Right now, someone weaker than you is winning. Why? Because they look more certain. They speak without hesitation. They act like they deserve everything, and the world believes them. Meanwhile, you hesitate. You overthink. You wait for the right moment, the right words, the right feeling. And as you wait, someone else takes what could have been yours. Confidence isn't a trait. It's a weapon. And if you don't carry it, someone else will use it against you. Machiavelli knew this centuries ago. The bold get ahead even if they lack skill. The hesitant stay behind no matter how brilliant they are. Because power doesn't belong to the best. It belongs to the most certain. This video is a turning point. Not for motivation, not for comfort, but for control. You weren't born weak. You were made that way by repetition, by reward, by rules. Trained to obey, trained to seek approval, trained to ask, "Is this okay?" What lives inside you right now is not a man. It's a servant, conditioned to please, programmed to submit. A loyal dog who flinches at judgment and waits for permission. That voice in your head, the one that hesitates, that overthinks, that apologizes before speaking. That's not you. That's the inner servant. And if you don't kill him, you will never be free. Oh. You walk faster. You take up space. You stop nodding. You stop softening your tone. You speak like your words are decisions, not suggestions. Confidence isn't a mindset, it's an identity. And that identity is forged in defiance, not against the world, but against the version of you that still wants to serve. Silence is control. You think talking makes you dominant. It doesn't. It makes you predictable. The quiet man is the threat, because no one knows what he's thinking. When you walk into a room, you don't look for permission. You don't glance around for approval. You observe. You absorb. You let others rush to prove themselves while you calculate. Words are not just sounds. They are weapons. And most men speak as if they're asking permission to exist. You speak less, mean more, eliminate softness, no fillers, no apologies. Say what you mean, then stop. Let silence do the rest. Because silence after a strong statement is power. Rejection isn't personal. It's positional. Never appear affected. Withdraw your presence. Vanish. Upgrade. You weren't rejected. They were disqualified. You return only when your presence creates discomfort. That's control. This wasn't motivation. This was transformation. This isn't self-help. This is war. And you just became a weapon. You are no longer predictable. You are no longer reachable. You don't need approval. You became the standard.